Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan Ayers and today we are going to do a Adobe Illustrator tutorial on how to make this background right here, as you saw in the thumbnail. Alright, open Adobe Illustrator, click Create New, File New, get to this new document tab some way, somehow. We are going to be doing a 19 by 20 by 1080 file size, background size, RGB color, create new. And first things first, let's create a background by clicking this rectangle tool and then clicking up here. And if you don't have these little smart guides here, they're literally called smart guides. Go to View, Smart Guides, or Control U. So let's see, we are going to want a fill of some color. Let's do a dark blue. Click over here, drag down to the other corner. And we don't want a stroke. I mean, maybe you do. I'm not gonna, nope. And then double click over here, give you the background. We'll lock that layer. Next things first is go to the line tool, pick a lot brighter color for this line tool. First things, we need a new layer too, since we locked that one. Now go to up here, click here, drag across to the other side, anchor to anchor. You do need some sort of stroke. Give it this nice bright color. And then by hitting V on your keyboard, that brings you your selection tool. And now click, hold Shift, hold Alt, drag down to the bottom. Holding Shift keeps it locked in line with the other one. Hitting Alt creates a duplicate. Now hitting Shift again, holding Shift, left clicking on the line at the top selects both objects. Object, go down to blend, and then you're going to click make. And this could look crazy. It depends on what the preconceived idea Illustrator has for your objects. And then go to blend options. Specified steps. We're not going to do 1,000. We're going to do like 300. And yeah, let's do 300. Click OK. Click off of here and then re-click the object. Go to Object. Go down to Envelop Distort. Click Make with Mesh. 4x4 should work. And now while you still have the selection tool, select it. I click here and drag down. You don't want to hold Shift because that keeps the proportions. So make sure you just drag down to wherever you want your background to start or stop, however you're looking at this. This could be your background. This is part of your background. Now, by hitting A or clicking on the direct selection tool up here, you can click on these little anchors. So now it created more of these anchors. You can click on that. You can click on this one, and it also gives you these little handles which we can now move. So now we can move these all around however we want. And I'm just going to move all these anchors around. Just move them around, create something unique and special. Move them around, click here, drag that guy, drag, oops, don't want to do that. And you can click on the side ones as well. And if you click on this, then it's going to bring it away from the edge, which that could be something you want. I'm actually going to make a different tutorial on how to make something totally different, and that will apply. Drag that handle down. This handle up, drag this handle just out. Drag. I like to make sure I've moved all of the handles. It's kind of like a good general rule. If you haven't moved all that. So I keep accidentally clicking on the line, and that I don't want to do that. I want to click on the anchor and then move that. Drag that down. Drag this up. Let's drag that up. And I believe you can even click on the ones down here. Drag that way over. Give that a nice ridge. Okay, that looks interesting enough, we'll say. Sure. So now I haven't found a way to do this without doing this. I don't want this to be just a solid color. I want this to be a gradient. So what we have to do is click on the object, go to Object, click Expand, Object, Fill, OK. So now it's all these individual lines and it's no longer one object. They are grouped together. You could ungroup it and edit individual lines. So now, but we want a gradient. So go to Gradient, making sure you have the stroke selected and not the fill. Whichever one is on top of the other one, that's the one you have selected. So make sure you have your stroke. So this is what happens if you have your, click on this. This is what happens if you have your fill selected. It'll do something super weird. It's filling in between the lines. That's not what we want. We want your stroke selected. And so now it has applied the gradient to all of these individual lines. And we are going to go to unit saturation. Let's see. Gonna do like a, let's do like an orange, because we can. And we'll do a little bit darker orange though. Yeah, that looks super weird. So select that again. Grab this guy. RGB. Let's do a little brighter color over here. No idea what this is gonna look like. Yeah, looks pretty good. I don't like this orange. We're gonna change the orange. It's too weird, too mustardy. That's a word. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I just, something about this that just looks weird. Just don't like it. Anyways, you get the point. Let's just go over to our type tool now. Make sure we've gotten off of that. Let's do a nice bright blue text. I can't, oh, yeah, now do bright blue text. I can't read Latin, so abstract. Try not to smash my keyboard because it's super loud. Custom background. Make this a whole lot bigger, and I hate this font, so I like this one. And if you click this little character button right here, brings up this tab. You can also put it over here if you wanted to, but I like to do all caps, and we'll do underline. Why not? Because we can. So now hit V on your keyboard again. That brings you your selection tool, and you can drag this around and put this someplace wherever you want. So that concludes this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Hope this helps you create something new. Never stop creating. If you do create something, tag me in one of my social media tags. They're all in the description below. Post there from time to time. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. I need a new chair. Have a good one. Keep creating. We'll see you in the next one.